Veterans are essential to South Carolina. This job fair helps connect veterans with wonderful work opportunities throughout the state. Now, in addition to that, we have other veteran-related activities and events to really highlight the opportunities out there. One is the new STAYS program. STAYS is a new program that we're launching this month that guarantees veterans, their transitioning service members, guardsmen, and their spouses 5 interviews with employers. And that's an invaluable opportunity. It's happening in the Midlands. It's happening throughout the state right now. It's being launched through the Department of Employment and Workforce. And it only works because employers are excited and interested in engaging with veterans, because we have more people working right now in South Carolina than ever before, but we also have many, many more job openings right now. So STAYS program will help our employers who have those openings. One thing that I know is that veterans serve, whether they are retired or active duty, they are serving the state and the nation, and they're doing it together. It's a wonderful group. We have 400,000 veterans in South Carolina, and our job and our opportunity to connect more of them with the workforce. So it's great what they've already done, and we hope they'll do even more by working with one of our employers here in South Carolina.
Every year, the month of November has become associated with veterans as a result of Veterans Day. But the reality is veterans are serving, veterans are contributing throughout the year. November gives a good opportunity to highlight that process, a good opportunity to kind of skyline it, if you will. And so these events are great ways of doing that. This particular one here in Columbia is a great spot. It's a great location. This facility is a wonderful spot to be able to do this in. And I think it just demonstrates the partnership that we have between the Department of Employment and Workforce and the Department of Veterans Affairs, aimed at doing one thing, and that's leveraging veteran talent for the betterment of South Carolina. As I think Director Floyd told you, this occurs in multiple locations and times across the state. But both of our websites, both the website that we have on scdva.sc.gov and the DO website are a great resource to let veterans link to opportunities, and then both of our organizations, both of our agencies can channel a veteran to particular employees. I talk to veterans all the time, and again, what I hear from veterans routinely in South Carolina is, one, they recognize their value to the state. Often people who aren't familiar with veterans view veterans through the lens of they need help, they need assistance, and that's true for a small segment of the veteran community. But the vast majority of veterans, both in South Carolina and nationally, are producing more than they consume. And so what veterans tell me they want people to recognize is they serve their nation in uniform. They want to continue to serve as civilians at the state, local, and the national level.
I've served in the military about 11 years now. My family has been in the military for a very, very long time. So to be able to take that mantle and pick it up and keep running, that's been an amazing experience for me. So that's one of the main reasons why I do it. So one of the biggest things that comes into mind when it comes to veterans and military families and how these events really support them, the biggest thing is it gives us a chance to easily transition, and it lets us know that the state actually cares about us, because we're doing 20, 30, some people 35 years in the military, and then transitioning over to the civilian side can be very, very difficult and very, very jarring for us. So providing these opportunities for us, providing these jobs, providing other assets that create better transitions for us, that goes a long way with us, and it lets us know that South Carolina really cares about us, which is something really big, especially now. The South Carolina Department of Employment and Workforce, they do a great job with the South Carolina Army National Guard. They work behind the scenes to make sure that we're equipped to handle everything that's thrown at us. They give us trainings offline. They give us different seminars and everything that we can work through. And they also help offer us spaces like this, so that way we have a safe space. And you see all the military vets around here in uniform and outside of uniform. It just gives us a great space to not only talk and collaborate with them, but to get to know new vendors who are veteran friendly.